In one episode, South Park turned Trump into a photo cutout dictator, paired him with Satan, humiliated him on screen, and hinted at his ties to Epstein. And this happened after they got a billion-dollar deal from the same company that might be paying Trump millions. Coincidence? Not even close. This wasn't a joke, it was a hit job. And South Park's never been this blunt. Before the chaos, before the lawsuits, before the dictator energy, Trump was just background noise in South Park. In Season 5's The Entity, he briefly appears as one of the rich guys interested in Garrison's bizarre IT transportation device. No wild hair, no political heat, no lawsuits. He was just another random billionaire in the mix. But what's wild is that this aired before The Apprentice even made Trump a household name. It was a blink and you'll miss it moment. That would age into one of the most surreal setups in the show's history. In 2015, South Park gave Trump a whole new passport and a warning label. They cast him as the Canadian president, elected by a nation that thought voting for a maniac would be funny. Spoiler, it wasn't. By the end of the episode, Canadians were fleeing the country, and Mr. Garrison literally crosses the border just to off him. It was hilarious, it was brutal, and it was weirdly accurate for what would come next. The message? If America repeats Canada's mistake, it won't be funny anymore. After killing off Canadian Trump, South Park didn't drop the joke, they escalated it. Mr. Garrison slowly transforms into a full-blown Trump clone. Same slogans, same policies, same hand gestures. By season 20, he's running for president with a campaign of hate and wins. But here's the twist. They never call him Trump. It's just Garrison, with spray tan, yellow hair, and zero chill. South Park found a loophole to parody Trump without saying his name, and they ran with it for 4 straight seasons. South Park finally dropped all pretense. The real Trump returns in season 27's Sermon on the Mount. He's not Garrison, he's not Canadian, he's full cartoon Trump with a photorealistic head tacked onto a blocky Canadian-style body, nod to Saddam Hussein. He's pitching lawsuits, threatening curses, and even betting Satan with scathing jabs at Epstein rumors and his teeny-tiny body parts. No more metaphors. No more coyness. This isn't parody, it's full-scale roadkill. South Park didn't just bring Trump back. They resurrected him with Saddam Hussein's old voice. The animation style? A crude photo cutout, just like Saddam in the 1999 movie. And to top it off, he's literally in bed with Satan. It's a direct callback to Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, but with a modern twist. This time, the dictator isn't foreign. He's homegrown. Was it just trolling? A possession arc? Or South Park saying Trump is the spiritual sequel to Saddam? No matter how you slice it, this wasn't satire. It was shade, nuclear level. Matt and Trey swore they were done with Trump. So why resurrect him now as a dictator with Satan in bed and Saddam's voice glued to his face? Because this wasn't just about Trump. This was a revenge play. South Park is neck-deep in lawsuits, stuck between Paramount and Warner Brothers, with shows canceled, contracts stretched, and executives breathing down their necks. So what did they do? They dropped a rage bait bomb, an episode so chaotic, so politically radioactive, it set fire to both Trump's base and their own corporate leash. This wasn't just comedy, it was payback. This wasn't a parody, it was a provocation. Trump wasn't just mocked. He was dragged through the mud, face and all. They used real photos, a dictator's voice, satanic bed scenes, Epstein gags, deepfake-style chaos. The episode didn't tiptoe around anything. It stomped on the third rail, then dared the network to air it. You could feel it. This wasn't just about Trump. It was South Park throwing a legal middle finger at anyone trying to leash them. After 25 years, they're not slowing down. They're ripping the brakes off. This wasn't just about Trump. This episode was a protest, a middle finger to censorship, corporate control, and the billion-dollar handcuffs wrapped around creative freedom. South Park didn't slip Trump into a joke. They launched him into a full-blown fever dream, weaponizing satire against the machine that tried to muzzle them. While other shows play it safe under studio pressure, Matt and Trey reminded everyone, they still make the rules. And if that means mocking power, even when it's risky, messy, or totally unhinged, so be it. Because this version of Trump wasn't just a parody. It was a warning shot aimed at every boardroom trying to tame them. This wasn't South Park being edgy for fun. This was South Park taking a stand, and they did it with their wildest, most brutal Trump yet. It's part satire, part protest, part chaos engine, and it worked. Love it or hate it, they forced everyone to react. Whether you see it as bold truth-telling or just reckless provocation, one thing's certain. They knew exactly what they were doing. So now the question's on you. Did South Park go too far, or not far enough?